up, everyone? My name is Jahari. Welcome to Violet's House. Alright, today we're going to be doing a mukbang with tacos. And Dominque, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so show your tacos.
These are mine.
Yes, period. Okay.
My question was about dudes, your dudes specifically, liking females' pictures. Does it depend on the picture? Or you don't care?
Wouldn't it depend on the picture?
Hmm?
Wouldn't it depend on the picture?
I'm saying to you, some people, because I know this girl, she has a boyfriend, and I see him liking a lot of females' pictures, and it's like explicit. And I don't even know if they argue about it, but to me, it doesn't seem like it if he's still doing it. So would you care?
If I had a dude, I would not want him liking naked pictures or anything like that. That's just nasty.
So why do you feel like it's like he likes that, or what? What do you feel like a like means to a picture?
I mean, if it's a girl like, I don't know, shaking booty or something, I'm gonna be like, why are you watching that? Or what do you like about that? Or is that your preference? Or because some men, like, they might post like what they like, or they might like who they like. Like, their feed might be all people who are like girls who are just naked and stuff, and that's probably like all that you think about. Like, you don't have anything that's somebody like talking about, I don't know, businesses or something like that. Your whole feed is just shake ass. Like, that's great.
I feel like I used to have this debate with people. I feel like a like is something you agree with. I'm Christian, so I'm not going to double tap somebody that says, oh, I'm an atheist. Like, I'm not going to double tap that picture.
Okay.
So I feel like if you're double tapping somebody shaking their booty or a girl half naked and you have a female, that's saying that you like that picture and that you're looking. I mean, of course you're going to see it on your feed or whatever because people post whatever. But to just like it kind of sets the tone for that person to be like, ooh, he think I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Or he liked this picture, but I thought he had a girlfriend. You know? So,
okay, so say your dude is... Okay. What do you do if your guy has a girl best friend?
Big ass.
You not about to... What you gonna do?
I would be uncomfortable because I don't feel like everything is innocent. I feel like everybody set it up to where you got family members asking questions and then you start picturing it in your head. So I don't feel like it's innocent. Do you feel like it's innocent?
But what if they don't talk to them all the time?
Like, that ain't your best friend. That's not your best friend. That's what I don't get. Don't classify me as your best friend if you don't talk to me. If you barely talk to me, don't say, hey, like, this is my best friend. So then you and your girl arguing, but you barely even talk to this girl. What you arguing about it for if y'all barely talk? So just say, this is my close friend or this is my friend. Not best friend. Best friend to me, we talking every other day, every day, whatever you classify. They know a lot of stuff about me. You know, they part of the family. Not, I'm just talking to them every other month. That ain't my best friend. You're not gonna check up on me during this quarantine? No.
What if in reverse? So what would your dude do if you was like in dudes' pictures? Like,
I know it's a mukbang, so you're supposed to chew and talk. But it don't sit right with me. That's weird. Hold on. Okay.
do chewing together.
if I'm liking other dudes' pictures, I think it depends on the picture. I think he's just like me. My dude don't really use social media. So he's not the dude that I'm going to see double tapping pictures. Like, I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to see his name under something. I'm going to be like, what the hell? So we got to talk. No. And, I don't think he cares. He says people take social media too serious. It's like, but social media is people's lives, literally. Like, that's how they make money. If it wasn't for social media, some people wouldn't be making money. So, I don't feel like,
for them.
right, I don't feel like you should say it. And there's different avenues of social media, but, hey.
Okay, so let's talk about dudes that, what I want to say, like, try to impress you. Like, what is a good impression versus, like, a bad one? Like, I would say for me, like, if someone just randomly came up to me like, oh, you know, shorty, how you doing? I would have been like, no.
You don't want.
I feel like there's a way you should approach somebody versus someone be like, oh, you know, because I remember I got approached at Speedway. They was like, so, you know, excuse me, you know how Speedway, like, you got to get your candy sales. So you get your candy sales, or you got to sell candy to people.
You was doing that?
Yeah, you know, you as a front counter, you got to sell so many candy bars.
You was working there?
Yeah, I used to work at
Speedway.
Speedway.
I didn't get what you, I thought you said you was in Speedway. Okay.
No, I was working at Speedway, and it was like, you got to do so many candy sales. So this dude come up to the cash register, and he like, you know, can I get your number? And I was like, no, but you could buy some candy. And he was like, I mean, I'll buy some candy, and then I'll get you, you know.
Oh, he was persistent.
And then everybody in the back of the line was like, dude, if you don't just buy the candy and get out the
hurry
store, if you just get out
Trying
the
to
store.
get my gas?
And I was just like, bruh, he didn't even buy the candy, though. He still slid his number like he left it on the counter.
That's never happened to me. You know what?
And guess what? Car was busted up.
Excuse me.
Like one of them old 70s type of Cadillac type of cars. I'm like,
hey, you gotta start somewhere. That's what I just said about this.
I guess.
Set up.
I guess.
How do I feel about it? Like, I mean, I don't like when people approach me. I'm a loner. I'm taken, but I'm a loner. Like, no, don't approach me. It's first of all, it's scary nowadays. I would prefer you to slide in my DMs than to approach me.
You want somebody to slide your DMs instead?
Yeah, because
you gotta explain that.
Okay, when I'm out, maybe because I'm taken right now, but even before that, if I'm walking somewhere and somebody stops me, I'm not going to stop, especially if I'm alone. I don't trust you. I don't know you. So it's fight or flight for me. It's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had dudes who have groped you, or, you know, it's dudes that I've known or went to school with, but I just have had a bad taste.
They getting busted.
I've had it's a bad taste left in my mouth from dudes trying to hit on you. So I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know if you take no for an answer. So I'm just going to ignore you. So at this point, no, and I don't need nobody hitting on me because I got a man. So I'm gonna go home and call him.
Shout out to her man.
You know,
I ain't got no man. So.
It's scary out here for real, because people don't take no for an answer for real, or they be like, I ain't want you then, bitch. You know, like they be mad.
They shoot you. They be like, oh, bet.
That could happen. That's why I be trying to ignore people. Hey, shorty, I ain't your shorty, so you gonna answer to cat calls? No. Getting honked at. Hey, come here. No, why would anybody? Maybe a naive female would, you know, walk across the street.
That's how y'all get abducted. Okay?
That's why I'm not stopping. You ain't gonna catch me on the news.
What happened to her? I don't know.
Somebody catcalled. She came running to him. No, ain't gonna catch me. No. What if your dude always funky? What would you do? You know, like...
Now, is this during me talking to him in the beginning or later on he funky?
Later on, maybe you notice he's a little funky.
I don't do funky. If my armpits stink or if I'm a little funky, please tell me. Because I would like
So
to
you
know.
gonna tell him?
I would tell him.
Or you gonna dump him?
Okay, like, this my dude. Like, this my
Mm-hmm.
dude. Not dumping him, but I'm going to tell him politely, like, what, do we need to go to the store? Like, what soap you use? Like, we can get you some soap because I don't know what's going on down there, but you not about to get none of this if you funky, okay? Now, he get it together after I say that.
You gonna say it like that?
Yeah, that's straight to the point.
What if he got a medical condition? Cause
He should have told me in the beginning he had a medical condition. Because how do you go from you good, you smell alright, then in the middle you just mess it up and just be smelling funky? Like, I didn't understand it. If you go to the gym, you just got back, hi baby, okay, I'm about to go to the shower, I'm a little funky right now. Cool, I'm okay with you being.
Some dudes want to hit it before they get in the shower because they feel like, well, I gotta wash up anyway.
Who wants to have sex with all that funk?
Some niggas.
No, because that's what the movies be trying to project. They be trying to be like, ooh,
They showed why you ain't gotta
nice
freshen up.
You nice and sweaty. So let me just,
No.
they be like, oh, don't hop in the shower. You nice and sweaty. They be like, but baby, I gotta hop. They be like, girl, be like, no, don't hop in the shower. I be like, get in the shower because I don't do the funk. I don't do the funk. Go take a shower. I don't do the funk. I really don't. No.
So you wouldn't break up with him, though.
So what about your? Okay, I had this incident in high school where this girl was always funky, like almost like on her period all the time, funky, all the time, and me and my friends would be like, "Oh, you gonna tell her you funky? Like, are you gonna tell her?" She'd be like, "I did." I'd be like, "Obviously you didn't because she still smell like that." And then I went up to her one time and I was just like, are you on your period? Like, do you need a pad? Or
why would she need a pad?
Because I don't know, some girls be having that fish smell when they on their period or something. So I had to just ask, like, if you funky or whatever, like, we can go buy you some soap. I feel like that's the nicest way. Like, come on, I'm about to go to the store. I'm about to go buy me some soap. Which soap do you use?
Oh my gosh.
Because that can. I just can't, like, if you was funky, I'd be like, we gonna have to have you freshen up real quick. I would not have my friends go out and they be funky.
Well, I hope not, but I have a story, but I'm not sharing.
Ooh, tell the story.
So it was my birthday, right?
This one? This year?
This year.
Ooh.
And I'm dancing, and what was that from? I'm dancing and improvising. I'm dancing. I don't know. That's from something. But
That's from a movie. I don't know.
we was at some place, and basically, I felt like I was getting it. I was tipsy. It was my 21st, my big 2-1. And when I get home, my boo wanted to finally say, "You a little musty." And I was like, ooh, boo boo, no, let me hop in the shower because I'm not one to argue, like, especially if you could tell. Sometimes you be like, you could smell your scent because you know it's your scent, but
what if
you don't know if other people can smell it
What
too.
if you immune, like?
But you don't know if other people can smell it too. So I hopped in the shower, and he goes to tell me like weeks later, because I was like, oh my gosh, because we was about to go for Valentine's Day. I was getting all cute. And I was like, oh, I got to smell good. He was like, you cool. It ain't like we going to the club or nothing. And I was like,
What do you mean?
I was like, what you trying to say? I was like, so I was thinking that whole night. He said he was trying to figure out, did it go off?
No.
Oh, he said he was trying to figure out what the smell was that whole night, but then when it was just us alone, he figured it out. I said,
Ooh, bitch.
so you're not gonna tell me? You gonna have me twerking it up? I was shaking my booty, everything, and you gonna tell me that I was musty, like, with all this when we got home? Like, that's embarrassing.
Dang. What do you do? He still love you though, so
He was like, just bring some spray next time.
Some spray? Okay, no. That's what we need to talk about because people be thinking, oh, I'm gonna just spritz, do some little spritz. No.
That don't stop.
You still
That
funky.
shit covering
You
it
just
up.
kind of, I think you, what do you call it, like,
Masking.
not mask, is it masking? I feel like you kind of just like making the snail like evolve. You're not really helping the snail.
Just
Okay.
asking.
Would you date somebody who with just like a high school degree? That's it.
Well, that depends, because some people go to college. Some people have other trades. That's why I was like, I was talking about social media. And they have different ways to make money. I don't agree with forcing everybody to go to college, because to me, I don't want to go to college. To me, I can sell, like I told you earlier in the week, I can sell 3 wigs a day, you know what I'm saying, for $300 a piece and make $900 every day. You know, if I was that good at my making. And that don't mean that I have to go to college for that. I can do that outside in my house. And I mean, some people, like I said, have trades. I got my cosmetology license. That was during high school. So my career path was set. If I wanted to go down that, you know, that way, that was set. And I didn't have. You don't have to go to college for that. I don't like when people put that college stuff on people, because you don't have to go. Because there are like all my family have went to college and they're not in their degree. Like my brother went for jazz studies and he's not in that degree, and he did not finish school because, you know, he had a family or whatever, but he owes like thousands of dollars. I'm talking thousands of dollars for something he didn't even finish. So I don't feel like it's that important to me.
I feel like it depends, because if I date someone, they haven't had, if they didn't go to college, like they just had the high school degree. I think it just depends on like how ambitious they are. Like they have to have some goals or something to bring to the table where they want to go farther than just, I don't know, not high school education, but just like if they want to do like get into business, or they want to do something else that's not just college. Like you don't even have to go to college to make it. You can. I know some millionaires didn't even go to college, so.
Like almost every millionaire didn't go to college, so like that's why I don't know why people put this thing on. Like literally, if you think about it, this is really being pressed on us now, because my grandfather, you know, generations back, they got these same jobs without college experience, and they're still working these jobs because they're great at it. But I guess, I mean, college can help you, but for some people, it ain't doing nothing but stopping me for 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
But some people who got that job without the degree are getting replaced by the people who do have a degree.
My uncle has been working at driving an RTA bus for like 20-something years. Mm-hmm. He's had that job. I mean, I know my grandfather was driving an RTA too. And they tried to push him out because they wanted somebody, he was a supervisor, but they wanted another person that had college experience. So they pushed him out, and that
to drive a bus?
No, like a supervisor over like all that stuff. So they pushed him out. They demoted my grandfather from that job to put somebody in there that had the experience, and he effed it up. My grandfather, college experience was like the ship was floating, but then you put somebody in here who has that experience and they mess it up. So I feel like people shouldn't get so chumped up about if it's your passion, then you gonna do the best you want, regardless of the pay or the this or that. I feel like people go to college because they feel like they're going to get more money, and that's all they chasing is more money for this and that. When if you really love it, then
but that's as far as me, like what I want to do, it takes college to get there. Mm-hmm. Like I need to go to get my master's, and I need to get this program. Hopefully I don't get no PhD. Hopefully not, but because that's gonna be another 2 more years, and no, I can't close my tongue. But I think sometimes like with college, like they say, it's always about like the connection, like connections. As long as you have connection with your professors, and then you may get a good connection based on a job because you knew that professor or you knew that police officer, something like that. It's all about like connections. And if that's all about connections, dang, I could have just, I don't know, I could have done something else. But some people like nurses, like you can get a connection there and work at a great hospital, or people who are in business have a business mentor and start working somewhere else. But I'm just like, dang, if it's really all about connections, I wish somebody in my family would have known somebody in my field, and then I'd have been straight instead of going to college and stuff. Luckily, I feel like it also depends on the college you go to. Like, it really depends. Like, some colleges, it's not all about networking, because that's the word I was talking about, is networking.
I thought you said it.
No, I said something else. But networking, yeah, that's what. Ooh, no, networking.
Good job. So what would you do if that happened and you're the only working?
He gonna have to find a different job. There's more than one job.
Well, if he don't want to do that. Well,
What do you mean? You have no option. You won't have to find okay, if this is your dream job. Okay, sometimes you don't get the job you actually want, but it's still the same job as something else. You might not get the same pay. It might not be exactly what you wanted, but it's still the same thing that you work hard for in college. There's always other options.
I'm stuffing my face.
I just like to think about it like that. Like, I don't want to think as like, oh, I'm the only breadwinner, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm cool with being the only breadwinner for like a short period of time, but sometimes you just got to get off your ass and be like, damn, like, this wasn't the job that I wanted, or I wanted to get this dream job, like, but I didn't get it. Okay, well, on to the next thing.
Well, some people aren't built like that. Some people get depressed, which is a real...
Depression is a real thing. That is a real thing. But that's why you have...
Or very discouraged.
But that's why you have a partner to help you out. It's just you're not by yourself anymore. Like, you're a team, you're a partner. So, y'all together. So, depression, I feel like depression is a real thing, but it's like you do have that person to help you out and stuff. So, it'll be a smoother process. So, you don't have to be in that depressive state for longer than you should be.
True. I say find Jesus, amen. Would you date an atheist while you're a Christian?
No, that's not going to work out.
What if it does? Some people are
If it does, that'd be a freaking miracle.
Some people are working out right now. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's because they have that I don't care mindset. You know, like, because how else could it work?
Okay, so let's say your mom is on literally her deathbed. We're not speaking that to existence. But let's say your mom is literally on your deathbed. And your husband, we say a husband or boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Your husband is an atheist and you a Christian. And you gonna be like, let's just pray about it. And he's be like, she'll be fine. You gonna be like, excuse me? Like, I know some people can be like, there's strength in prayer and stuff like that, because I'm a Christian too, but there's strength in prayer that someone who doesn't believe in God is just like, how can I really match up? Like, I know some people could be like, you know what, this just happened to me. This just, I got this job because I was focused and this and that. And other people who have, who get a job may be like, dang, this was God. This was my plan that I was waiting for. This was my prayer. I've been praying on this all the time. And there's just two different ways that people can just see that. So I personally cannot be with atheists because I know how I am. And I know that everything that I've been through up until now has been by the grace of God. So I couldn't just marry no atheist. No. Okay. What do you think about people faking being Christian just to be with you? Oh, that hurt! I hope he hurt. Like, what if he's that good? Like, he's so good.
Well, that's half of the church. So, it ain't literally. So, I mean, you can walk a walk, talk a talk, but
only God knows.
Yeah. And that ain't up to me to be like, God knows that, and he's going to see that and correct that. And I just feel like you got to give everybody grace, because some people just play church, and some people, the church is actually their life. But, you don't have to go into the church to find a man, because half of them is doing what all of them outside is doing. So, with that being said, I just feel like everybody pretenders. Everybody is covering up what they have going on to look so perfect for everybody else, when we were made in his image, but we are not perfect. So I say be your true self, and whoever sees that can receive that and maybe have grace on you like Jesus does to love you. Because when we realize that nobody's perfect, then you won't be looking like, but I thought you were. No. You won't be looking, you like, oh, he's down today, the devil got him. Or, you think like that instead of, he's a fake Christian. Like, no. I don't feel like that. I feel like something pulled them there, and we could let's just say that's Jesus. I know that the devil does, attend church. But I would just hope, like, maybe Jesus is pulling him here, but he don't know how to use or receive God just yet.
I need it juicy.
Would you rather have cheese? Wait, what is it? Would you rather have cheese or head for the rest of your life? You gotta pick either or. I say the question wasn't good head. The question was head or cheese. And you see right here, I got cheese in my taco. You don't see no head in this taco. Head can't do that for me. I'm sorry. It might not be a good person. And this is blasphemy because we were just talking about Jesus, but...
Well, can vegans eat cheese?
They have stuff. They have substitutes.
But it's not real cheese, though.
It's still cheese.
I can go without cheese, so y'all know my answer.
I'm not, and then somebody's like, "Oh, that mean your nigga ain't doing it right." Don't come.
That don't mean don't come for him. Don't come for him.
Because I love cheese. I put it in my eggs. I put it in my grits. I put it in my taco.